Hello friends, James Stevenson back with another episode of Who's Hating Hard on Tesla Today. This will also be found in the playlist Dunkin on Munkin because I made a separate playlist for just the Who's Hating Hard on Tesla Today episodes in which the fraud posing under the fake name Brad Munchen is featured before I check in with Loki, who just had his head up woofing. You may have heard a little muffled woof as Loki heard something going on outside. You can keep an eye on his antics in the Loki cam. As I turn my attention to this post, it's a thread, really, and today's video will be part one of the 12 Days of Bradsmas post. I'm just going to update this thread with one new tweet per day showing one of Brad's tweets from exactly 1 year earlier. So let's walk through the first 5 of those in this video, and then I'll do the other 7 in a week. Or however many I decide to add to this thread. Brad Munchen, or Motorhead, was saying something dumb every day this time last year. The thread begins with 1 year ago today, December 22nd, at Brad Munchen publicly shared his best long and short strategies for 2023. His best long idea was to go long hashtag SARK. That is a fund that shorts Cathie Wood's ARK Invest. That fund is down 57% since Brad recommended that you should go long, while hashtag ARK-K, the ARK Technology Fund, I believe, is up 69%. Full disclosure, I have no position in any ARK fund. And if you had followed his best short recommendation, you'd have lost more than 100% because Tesla is up 101% since Brad Munchen recommended that you should short Tesla. Full disclosure, as everybody knows already, I am long Tesla, as I have been since 2014. In the history of investing, few have ever given more consistently disastrous investment advice, which is how I wanted to characterize this whole thread. From the beginning, here's that screenshot of Alliant Capital asking, what is your best long and short idea into 2023? Long hashtag SARK/short hashtag Tesla is how Brad Munchen responded to this question, earning 24 likes on December 22nd of 2022. Here's how that fund did. If you went long here, you immediately regretted it over the following 5 weeks, where it stayed for a bit before taking another leg down, popping up briefly, and then falling to an even lower low here. You should have just invested in the NASDAQ, because the NASDAQ did the mirror image opposite, increasing in value by 40% on that chart. Here's how Tesla did over the past year, up by 101% for these particular days, at the day that I grabbed this 1 year chart. And here's ARK-K, up 69%. I wasn't making it up for the meme quality of the number 69. All right, the next tweet that I put in this thread on December 23rd was 1 year ago today. Brad Munchen, in quotes, tried unsuccessfully to concern troll me out of my Tesla investment. Since then, the stock has risen in value by more than 100%. Not a bad 1 year return. I'm not going to linger on that tweet from Brad Munchen because this is a family channel. But if you are very quick with your pause button, you can find it. The next day, I tweeted, continuing our 12 days of Bradsmas countdown. 1 year ago today, he predicted Tesla would post a loss in 2023. Click play to hear him say it.
And I think, to be realistic, I think Tesla will make a loss next year.
Tesla will make a loss.
Because there's never been a car maker who builds 2 new factories to make the same model.
All right, recorded December 24th, 2022 is what it said on that video published to YouTube by George Noble back when he had a fund that was shorting Tesla. He had to close up shop on that fund earlier this year because it went toes up. And the other thing that I have here is another thing that Brad Munchen posted December 24th. Hashtag Tesla will have by next year, and Musk will get a margin call, which will cause a retail margin call. He predicted about the new year, 2023. To which Love My Tesla at my TSLA replied, presumably you mean a $60 stock price by the end of 2023. In my opinion, even that would still be about $40 too high, just one-upping the fraud posing under the fake name Brad Munchen. Retail is getting margin called right now. Musk may see writing on the wall, and before his call, decide to revise his lack of plan to sell stock prior to 2025. So there's the quality of the analysis you get if you follow Tesla Q Generalissimos at Brad Munchen or at MYTSLA. December 25th, 1 year ago today, Wolf Financial asked for everyone's investment strategy in 3 words or less. Brad only needed 2 words. So here's December 25th from Wolf Financial. What is your investment strategy in 3 words or less? Short Tesla was how Brad Munchen quote tweeted the question from Wolf Financial, who hosts a lot of Twitter Spaces. He didn't quite get it in on December 25th. He got it in at 2 a.m., at least by my clock. It probably timestamps it for what day it was in Florida, where I am. But I thought that was close enough to count. He didn't send a lot of tweets on Christmas Day last year. Yeah, there's just the chart for anybody who wants to know what happened since Brad Munchen said it was a good idea to short Tesla. He's been saying it for 5 years, of course. And the last tweet in the thread that we're going to review in this video, in part 1. Continuing our 12 days of Bradsmas countdown, 1 year ago today, Brad mocked retail investors holding hashtag Tesla, predicting the stock price would plunge after missing its Q4 22 earnings, so in late January, and crater 3 months after that, so in late April. For good measure, he predicted hashtag Apple is next. Since then, Apple is up 47% and Tesla is up 100%. See charts. Well, maybe on the charts it'll show us Tesla plunging in late January and then, what was the other one? Cratering in April. You can just pause the video and see that that's what he said here in this screenshot. Well, where's late January? Here it is. There's where Tesla reported their Q4 earnings. I mean, it kind of looks like it was a gap up to me after those earnings, and that over the following couple of weeks, Tesla appreciated in value by quite a lot. How about in late April? Here's late April. Oh no, that was the start of another of the big legs up in Tesla stock price valuation this year, rising from a little over 150 to, nearly 300 at the top here. About a $0.9 trillion valuation right there at that peak. And it's simmered down some since then. So there you go. That's it. That's my video for today. So we'll check back in with Loki and see that he is still snoozing in bed. Before I outro and say, if you enjoyed today's video, click the like button. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to my channel, and if you're watching me on YouTube, I'll leave you a link over here where you can subscribe to my channel for free. But thank you to everybody who has decided they like the cut of my jib and want to finally support my efforts. You can do that on Patreon for $4.20 a month, or I recommend you do it on Twitter for only $3 a month. Or you can join my YouTube channel as my executive producers Kathy Kitchler and Rebellionaire.com did. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.